Hey guys, today I'll be building the Sd.Ffz.234 armoured car by Airfix. Hope you enjoy. Now I was building the base plate of where the gun would be mounted. This part was probably the easiest out of the whole thing because I only needed 3 parts, which made it very easy and it was really easy to complete in 30 seconds. Now the second part was making the gun, which I thought was pretty easy at the time, but it was actually one little challenging part was putting on a wheel or steering thing to rotate the gun around, which was a little bit hard. Otherwise, the rest of that little part was pretty easy, and yeah. Sorry if when I was making the gun, if it was a bit off the screen. It's a bit hard to make the models further away from me. It's much easier to build it close. Now onto the third part of the build was putting the gun onto half of the body, which took some time to figure out how to do that. And mostly because since the armor, or the car is kind of on an inwards angle, the gun can't be flat, or else it wouldn't really clip or go together properly. So you kind of got to put it on an angle. That goes with the same with the little back part that you saw. And yeah, also the same thing happened. I was building the model outside of the screen, or outside of the camera. So now I have put together the 2 parts of the body and a few little extra pieces. And then even though it is off camera, I then put the front seeing, or the front part of the vehicle, and now I was just getting little pieces of sticky tape to stick on so I could hold down the front viewing part of the vehicle, which sticky tape just keeps it together so it doesn't really move or anything. So then it was time to put glue on the back kind of vent part of the vehicle, which I think, yes. Yeah, then I had some trouble gluing this together properly, so I needed a chipper a little bit, take a little bit of it off and then put some sticky tape on it. So now I'm on to gluing on the wheels, which are a few little parts, since I think I glued on some of the suspension on a bit weirdly, so a few of the wheels were a bit wonky, but they still looked pretty good. But also I have already pre-painted the wheels before I glue them on, which can help quite a bit. So this is the final design with the wheels on. It's definitely not perfect, but it does look pretty good. So now I'm on to the second last part of the build, besides painting. So now I'm putting on the fenders. Now to give the model a more realistic effect, I bent the front and back part of the fenders with a match. So now I'm on to the final part, besides the painting, which was sticking on the little people, which was very easy to do. So now I'm on to the very last part of the build, painting. Now all I did was use some olive green and just put little dots of green all over the armoured car, which is pretty easy and fun and quick to do. Now on to the next part. I decided that just green spots wasn't good enough, so I put little spots of brown everywhere. And this is the final design, what it looks like. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.